The Cedars restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call The Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to Lindy's Lunch. Yes, whether it's their great breakfast or, just like it says, lunch, it's great anytime. Try their breakfast and you'll be satisfied. A pierogi cheeseburger, an Italian Joe, and smothered hoagies, all. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call.
Rally, sons of Notre Dame, sing the glory and salvation.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner Report. Let's get to college basketball. Well, starting at noon, a lot of great matchups. UConn at St. John's, Creighton at Villanova, and Clemson at North Carolina State. That's CBS, Fox, and ACC Network, respectively. Now you go to 1 o'clock. Wright State will take on Detroit Mercy, that on ESPN+. At 2 o'clock, Kansas State takes on Oklahoma State, ESPNU. Holy Cross takes on Army on the Plus. And Louisville takes on Georgia Tech on the ACC Network. As you get to the 3 o'clock hour, Oral Roberts taking on South Dakota State. And Utah Tech taking on UT Arlington. 4 o'clock hour. Yeah, West Virginia, they're in action against Kansas. That's going to be a good game. Let's go Mountaineers, Kansas number 3. That's on ESPN. Florida State's at Miami, also at 4 o'clock. That on ESPN too. Getting you to the, one more 4 o'clock game. That's Wagner at St. Francis, PA. Now, with that, Bob Sheehan to a little bit later. And here you go. Syracuse, they're taking on the Pitt Panthers. Let's go Pitt. And that at 4:30. So I'd check at 5 o'clock, ACC Network. Now, you got to love the ACC Network as they're putting a lot of their big games on there. Now, Kent State, the Golden Flash, they're taking on Bowling Green. So you're going to want to see that as it moves you through later on in the day. Loyola at St. Louis. I wanted to get that out. A10 games, CBS Sportsnet. LaSalle at George Washington, ESPN+. George Mason at Dayton, 6 o'clock, ESPNU. And that's like a whole bunch of your Ace Atlantic 10 games. Now, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, they're in action against Wake Forest. Let's go Irish. And that at 7 o'clock on the ACC Network. Youngstown State, 7 o'clock on ESPN Plus. So if you don't think there's quite a few games here, as you get to 8 o'clock, Cleveland State at Milwaukee, that on the Plus. And then getting you to the 10 o'clock hour, Loyola Marymount, they're taking on Pepperdine at 10:30. In the NHL, your schedule looking like this, and the Pens have some work to do as they've been struggling at best. Well, come 3:30, it will be your Pittsburgh Penguins. They're, like I said, struggling. They're going to be on ABC. They're traveling to St. Louis. That a big game for the Pens. Now, also, the Philadelphia Flyers, they're going to be on the road at the New Jersey Devils. And both of those, that game on the Plus. So check out games on the Plus that looks to be a real decent type schedule for the NHL. Here's a rundown with your rest of your NHL games. 12:30, Edmonton and Columbus, the Blue Jackets, that on the Plus. Everything's going to be on the Plus. New York Rangers at Washington, 1 o'clock on the Plus. Anaheim at Carolina, 7 o'clock on the Plus. Ottawa at Montreal, NHL Network. Philadelphia at New Jersey, that on the Plus. Boston at Vancouver, that on the Plus. Tampa Bay at Detroit, that at 8 o'clock. 3 10 o'clock games. Calgary at Colorado, that on the Plus. Chicago at San Jose, that on the Plus. And Dallas at Vegas, that on the Plus. Now, let's, as we get ready, bop over to the NBA. Here's what you're looking at for your NBA action. Not a big schedule. Boston at the 76ers, 8:30 ABC. San Antonio on 9 o'clock. They're taking on Utah. Denver at Memphis. New Orleans at the New York Knicks. Indiana at Orlando. Miami at Charlotte. And Toronto, they're at Detroit. So head over to Cedars. Get some great food, and by all means, enjoy the games. We're going to take a time out. We'll be right back. Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu. Pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA, 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos!